What's going on, guys? Empty Mags. As promised, I told y'all I was going to give a breakdown and a cleaning. I was going to do both firearms, but it's going to be two separate videos because I'm limited on space on the phone. So here's the Kimber. It is clear. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there is nothing in the chamber. Nothing in the mag well. Alright, with the Pro Kimbers, it's a little bit different. There's no bushing. There's a little pinhole. Right, see if I can get a better. Right there, and it's supplied with the Kimber. It comes with it. Takedown pin. Okay, you have to insert the pin into that hole all the way. Alright, then you must release the slide slowly. Okay, it'll put pressure, keep pressure on that recoil spring. Okay, then you line your slide release up. Right there, you see that little indentation. Push the back side of the slide release, the slide catch. Pull straight out, and now the whole slide comes off, just like that. Recoil spring is still under tension. We'll get to that in a second. Take your barrel, comes out the front, just like so. And now you have a broke down 1911 Pro Series. Okay, so the first thing I do is soak the barrel. I just have some rim oil right now. Usually I'd be using some hops, but I ran out earlier this week and I forgot to pick some up. So we're going to spray it down real good. Let it soak for a few minutes while we're cleaning the slide. And I don't have a pick. Sadly, I lost my pick during the move, so I'm going to have to purchase another pick as well. But we're going to spray down the slide as well. Might I say, this gun shoots amazing, guys. It's quite good. So we're going to scrub it down real good using a nylon brush. You don't want to use a brass brush. That's not smart. Scratch the shit out of your gun, guys. Get every nook and cranny scrubbed down. Where the slide meets the frame, where the barrel rides, where the firing pin. Get that nice and clean, like so. Alright, you can see the stuff starting to build up already. And the barrel's nice and saturated, so we'll go ahead and hit this a few times. Don't be thinking dirty, guys. I know what y'all are thinking. Alright, and then we'll run a patch, more like 4 or 5 patches through her. Make sure she's nice and clean. I usually run patches till it comes out clean. You can choose to use your own way. That's just what I choose to do. I usually use 2 of these. It just makes it a tighter fit. I usually rotate it on the way in and on the way out. That's what she said. Couple more patches. It's actually not too bad. That oil really penetrates and gets it on the first go most of the time. We'll run one more through her, and then we'll clean the outside. It's pretty damn good. Alright, so we'll spray down the outside. just where the carbon builds up. And we'll scrub it down with that indentation right here. Alright. Wipe the barrel down. This is a stainless steel frame, so there's usually not any issues with pitting or rusting, but I always like to get a nice coat, nice even coat across the entire firearm. I don't want to soak it, drench it completely, but I just want a nice coating. Keep the finish nice, keep it oiled up. Everybody should keep their firearms nice and oiled up and clean. Alright, for the inside, there's not a lot of mechanical workings that you can really break down and get to, but I like to spray the top where the rail meets, where the barrel and the recoil spring ride, and I'll brush it down to the base of the hammer, the rails, and I'll run a patch or two through there. Man, I could really use a pick right now. Hit the inside of the mag well. Fingers are monstrous. It's kind of hard to do without a pick. And yeah, buddy, she's dirty. It was a pleasure shooting this gun. I have pretty monstrous hands, and the 1911 fits really well in my hand. Again, it was just a joy to shoot. This will definitely be a safe queen for a long time to come. Alright, the recoil spring, you don't want to take this pin off. If you really want to break it down and get down and dirty with it, it's going to be a pain in the ass. Let me just throw that out there. Usually I just spray the recoil spring down, let it soak, brush it a few times, wipe it down, and she's good to go. Never had an issue with these. Couple hundred rounds through my Kimber Pro Carry 2 stainless, and same way, same breakdown, everything. So we'll do a reinstall real quick if we got enough time. Oh yeah, I guess I should finish the slide up. The rail. Alright, so we'll put the barrel back in. Alright, we will then put in our stainless steel guide rod. Alright, we'll lift this up, press it back. This will line up for your slide stop. Okay. We will then put the slide back on the firearm, and we will bring it back. Try to keep from depressing this beaver tail when you're sliding that back on, because this will ride up, and if you push this against that, it'll shear that damn thing right on off. So just be careful when you putting the slide back on, not to depress that beaver tail. Okay. I'm gonna have to go off camera for a second. My hands are slippery. I just gotta. Alright, so we'll line that right back on up. Okay, we'll then reinsert the slide stop. Okay, this is a critical point. You don't want to scratch the frame, so I recommend aiming it, like lining it up perfect. Okay, and then pressing both sides in all at once, just like that. That way there's no scratching of the frame. You can tape this up if you're not real comfortable with it. Okay, and then we're gonna relock the slide. Okay, we're gonna remove the pin. Okay, let the slide go. Bring the hammer up safely. Okay, and you have a clean Kimber Pro TLE R2, broke down, field stripped. And be looking out for the next video, the Glock 30. Y'all have a good one.